Hello my friends, good morning. This is Marta and I'm coming to you with a lovely chocolate box project. I recently signed myself for one of the crafting groups in Poland, and there was a challenge over there for like a friend swap for a chocolate box, and I've signed up myself, and then I was paired with another lovely girl here from the UK, and I will give you a link to her YouTube video in case you want to have a look on her projects. Anyway, the challenge was about making the chocolate box and just to swap with the friend, and then couple additional bits for the another person, if you want to. It was all basically upon the agreement between the pair, but the main thing to do, it was to create the chocolate box and then swap it. However, this lovely friend Monica, she told me that she cannot really eat the chocolate itself, so I came up with another idea. Instead of a chocolate, I've bought herself a little memo pad, which is similar size than the chocolate box. And when I was checking it at the store, I thought, oh, it should be like standard chocolate, maybe a little bit bigger. But when I came home and I compared these two, it's actually a little bit bigger. So what you normally do when you create the chocolate box, you actually use one piece of the A4 size cardstock. However, as you can see, this memo pad is way too long to be used for from the A4 size cardstock. I do have a bigger cardstock in my stash, but what I've decided to do, I've decided to take two pieces of the cardstock and I will try to create my box this way. So I'll have plenty materials, and if I'll glue it together, that should give me enough room. And I chose this one because it's a lovely linen cardstock, and I really like this back side of the paper. Plus it's very sturdy, it's 300 GSM, so it will hold nicely my project. So what I'm gonna be starting from is I need to take my scoring board, and I will be doing a little bit scoring. I could mark it off with the pencil, but since I'm using the white cardstock, I don't want to make any marks on it because it's not gonna be looking as nice. So I've got 1.5 and almost 1.5, which is really good. So I'm thinking there's this piece of the foil, and I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna take it out, to be honest. I think I will take it out because that foil is kinda, I don't know. I'll try without it. Maybe I'll try to score without it. So let me think. The whole thickness of my pad is 1/2 inch. Yeah, is it gonna be go in a 1/2 inch? Well, that's gonna be a tight fit, but should do. The 1/2 inch should do. 3/4 will be too loose. Yeah. Do you know what? I'll give a go on a little piece of the paper. I'm just gonna grab something. I'm just having a spare piece of a paper just from so let's see. Pretend we're scoring 1/2 inch, so it's 1 and 2. Yeah, and we're gonna crease it, and I'm just gonna see how this fit. Is it fit nicely, or yeah, the 1/2 inch will do right enough. There's a little bit taller here, but that should do no trouble. Yeah, it will be nice fit. So perfect. And now let me think. Let me think. I'm gonna be 1 and 1, and then and half. Not enough. Okay, so I'm gonna be scoring here. I don't know yet. if it's a good plan, but we're gonna find out. Here, and then half an inch will be here. Yep. And I have my chocolate piece here up to here, and then I need to score at here, and half an inch here, more or less in the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's not the point. I'm just gonna quickly check if once I'm gonna enhance the crease and see if it's working, and if I'll have it like that, would that fit my box nicely? Perfect. As you can see, it's right enough space for my, would that be okay? Yeah, it will be tight fit, but definitely that should do. That should do. So I'm going back to my page, and now I'll just have to score it over here. So the bottom bit is 4 I want to have it 4, no, I'll just do it 4 1/8 of the inch, because it's better to have it a little bit extra than not have enough. So we've got half an inch over here. And what I need to do is I need to cut off this section over here from both sides. So I'm gonna be chopping off this bit and that bit. Or maybe, do you know what? I'm thinking I'll start from cutting this bit off. I just need my scissors. Do you know what? No. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be making exactly the same bit over here before I cut this one, because that way I'll have all the measurements. So what I did, I need to see which was here. So here, and then half an inch here. And then next scoring line was, what was it? 10 and a half and 11. Perfect. And next scoring line was at 10 and a half and 11. And then that would be bottom bit and top. So exactly the same thing I'm needing, and that would be 4 1/8 and here, perfect. And it's 4 and 1/8, and then half an inch. Oh. Perfect. So as you can see, I've got 2 pieces ready. I just need to force the scoring edges a little bit. And next bit. Just to make that creases nicely. All right. Yep. So we've got it, and then what do I need? I'm just thinking for that one, I don't really need it. I just need that and that. And these 2 edges needs to go together. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. So what I'm gonna be doing is I need to keep that one on. Yes, definitely. So I'm keeping that one on. Alright, so it's turned out I need to keep this shorter one, and I'm cutting off this one. Stay with me, I'm just gonna figure it out. And now taking the scissors, and I'm just trying to follow the score line. Which is very easy. And another thing is, if you've got linen cardstock, it's very easy to cut it as well, because it's got this like really line pattern, like a cross line, and it's very easy to do it that way. So I'm just having that, and now I definitely need to cut through this bit here. And let me have a look. If I'll have it like that, do I need this piece here? Yeah, I'll keep it. Right, I only need this bit up like here. Alright, I've got it. I think I've got it. Just gonna cut a little flap, and there we go. So I'm just gonna repeat the same step for other side. And what do? I'll cut it here. As you can see, if you've got a paper and a little bit of the imagination, you can create almost everything. The rest is just a matter of taking measurements and just trying to see how to, you know, put the things together. And I know that for you, it may seem, some of you, it may seem like difficult to do, but believe me, once you do 1 or 2 of your boxes and you start, you know, knowing like what's the deal with them, you'll be able to make any size of the chocolate box, or like other whatever box you really need. So I'm having 2 flaps, and I purposely kept this shorter edge rather than a longer one, because let me tell you this, this is gonna be the front once the chocolate box is open. So by leaving this and having this glue line on the back, I am having this front part of my box really, I'm keeping it really nice. And now for the second bit, I do not actually need those flaps. So that was a mistake on my side, but you know, we just do them from time to time, and it's nothing like, you know, nothing really bad about this. I'm just gonna use my paper trimmer just to cut off all those score lines because I'm not gonna need them. So eventually, if I would want to make it a second time, I would just use the piece of the like 9 3/4 no 9 3/8 paper side, and just have it like that. So I'll just show you in a second. I'm just gonna cut off those 2 bits. Lovely, that's me back, and I just need to force my scoring. There's one thing with working with the what I'm trying to say is that sometimes it's quite hard with working with the paper which's got the higher GSM because it's harder to fold it. However, once you do it carefully, make sure there's no, like, you know, additional wrinkle. It will all looks really well. Plus, the stiffer the cardstock, the better your box will hold. So I'm having my frame, and look on that. This is the bottom bit, and I will glue this shorter piece here just enough so they both meet on the score edge, and then I will be gluing those flaps here to the inside part of the box, and then I have a beautiful box ready for this notepad. And all I have to do is just put the things together. However, what I'll be doing, I will take my ruler and I'll take some measurements, and I probably embellish the card a little bit before gluing it together, because once you have it glued, it's very hard, especially like here there's nothing to hold, so you will have a struggle to place something and, you know, just to add the pressure. So that was my way for showing you how to make the chocolate box, and I'll probably finish off here and I'll give you another video tutorial where I'll be gluing it and embellish it, because that way the video will be awfully long, and I don't want to cut this part. Just wanted to leave it real so you could see how the box was created. Look on that, it's just matched perfectly. Obviously this bit, it will go underneath, so it will be glued just nicely and tight, and look on that, the box just looks perfectly. Oh, there's this flap, it's got wrinkled. Ugh, never mind. But if I'll glue it just like that and that, and then have it like that. Oh, here we go. That's it. That's my box ready. So as you can see, it just matches perfectly. I just need to glue it, but as I said, I will do it on my next video, which I already want to invite you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed the video and it bring you some value, and if you like it, please don't forget to leave me a like and maybe some comment, and also you can share the video with your other friends who craft. Maybe they will find it interesting and helpful. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Stay blessed. Marta.